Hi, Sagittarius. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have your own reading, Sagittarius. And this is really going to be what are their true intentions in love? Yeah, it is. But let's get into this right now. And we know this is a love reading because we have Sappho here. And she came out in the reverse, right? We're in the reverse. We're going to talk about that. But we have the perspective card here, Sagittarius. And this Archangel Chamuel. I feel like Chamuel is about life force, energy, uh, and desire, right? And passion, things like that. And this perspective card, there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Okay, so that's what somebody's doing. Somebody is doing something in their heart, what they think is the better way. And here's the Sun card. So they're very clear on it. You are your person, super clear. And this perspective is like a change. This is a change of heart. Dare to be different, right? So somebody like changed their mind. They could be changing partners. They could. And we're not talking about square dancing, all right, you guys? Yeah, and I haven't square danced, but I'm not a country girl, but it does look fun. For sure it does. They're just kind of like hopping from arm to arm and, swinging around and yeah. It does look fun. Okay, so we have the Sun card next to it, as I said, and here's the Sun card again, right, from a different deck. And this talks about something that is beautiful, or there are so many opportunities. This is also a new beginning, the number one, right? The Sun card here. And here's the woman here, and she's in this little kind of pool of water, and the lotus flowers are there. There's a book here on this little tree that is growing kind of new leaves. And the book talks about somebody's knowledge. I feel like it does, right? And the book is open. Maybe there was a secret. Sometimes when the book is closed, But here's a little genie sitting over here, but kind of like a baby genie. This is like new beginnings and magic and all these opportunities. And she has a record in her hand. I'm not sure what she's going to do with this record, right? And then here is kind of like I forget what they call this. I don't believe it's a tuba, but it's a musical instrument. It's down here. This is beautiful where there is music and joy and protection with the lotus flower and knowledge. We know there's knowledge here because of the perspective. When you have a different perspective, it's because it's based on your knowledge, right? We're hoping it's knowledge based on goodness and awakening, recognition, not knowledge based on what you heard last night on the TV, right? Or what your people are telling you, groupthink, and all this stuff, right? Especially during these days, if you are paying attention, you will know how vital and how important that is, right? That's why we have independent journalists that you can watch right on this platform, right? So this Sun card, Sagittarius, this person, somebody here is coming. They're coming here. They changed their mind about their life. I feel like they did. And this person, yeah, they're very clear on this. They're going to dare to be different. And maybe this is why we have Sappho here. Because Sappho was from this island called Lesbo or something like that. Yeah, she was a lesbian, right? She was what do you call it? Like a trendsetter or a trailblazer, I guess. And here she is with her boobs sticking out, right? But it's in the reverse, which I found which is kind of interesting. But we're going to talk about it. We have the goddess of the moon, Sagittarius, and I feel like you are somebody's goddess here, and I feel like they want all these beautiful opportunities with you. And I also feel like your person gained clarity here. With this Sun card, both. But here's the book. They gained clarity on their perspective, and they could have learned something, right? The book talks about learning and knowledge, right? It's supposed to, right? And the books they have right now are damaging, psychologically damaging for kids. Yeah, they are. So let's get back to this here. Let's see what it says here for Sagittarius. And this is a book. This is an older book, so it has wisdom. I feel like it does. And let's see what the goddess of the moon says here. And she's under the moon, and this is intuition and going within. Yeah, I was just going to say that. She's trusting her intuition. She is. And this person here who has changed their mind about their life or about a relationship. And this is going within. The card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon. Okay, her arms are stretched and in front of a sparkling waterfall. This card is about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Yeah, whoever's coming here is trusting that they're blessed. You're always blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. Yeah, this person is super inspired here. And they're coming for a new beginning, and they've learned. The goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of info, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you've avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate, or a stock investment. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. Wow. I just find that word medium interesting, because medium is between like small and large. But if it's in the middle, this is how you are able to use your mediumship. You're able to see both sides. You're able to see everything. I just feel like they use these words on purpose. Yes, I do. Like law. Law, for me, law is land, air, and water, because they want control of it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other words here. I'm really into words. I feel like they're very telling. Spelling. Yeah, a lot of people know this stuff. Spelling. Why do they call it spelling with some of these words? Okay. And you can figure that one out, you guys. Why would they call it spelling? Right? There's a spell that's being, right, with words. Trying to put people under a spell. Yeah, they are. Let's look at Leslie Marmon Silko with the community card. Right? And here she is. She has her black cat. See, she's definitely trusting her intuition here, and she's happy about it. She said, I know I'm right, right? The black cat's here. And this is about community. It can be about family sometimes, but this is about like an exit. And they're showing she's trusting her intuition down this path, and she's leaving here. This is about an exile, or maybe somebody's, what do you call that? Amnesty, or, maybe leaving a country, but, right, exile. Some people are exiling. They are, to move to different places in the world where they feel like there is freedom. People used to come here. So, yeah, and so this card here, there's an exile. Let's stay on this, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, right, because I can't have fun here unless I'm, paying attention to these cards and kind of cracking up. Now I can't have any real fun. But, this here, what I'm saying here is what I was saying. I hope that people are kind of understanding. Yeah, I feel like they probably are. No need to make any comments. Please don't do that. No, but here, only about the tarot, Sagittarius, right? Please. But this Leslie Silko Marmon, she's trusting her intuition for some type of an exit, some type of a leaving. And we have the perspective here. So somebody's changed their mind, and they're coming to bring you these opportunities. Yeah, they are. Maybe they want to play some music with you, right? Because she's holding the disc. It's really a record. Yeah, it's a record. So I don't know how long ago these cards were made, but that's really what a disc is. It's really a record, right? And we have Milk, Sappho's reversed, and Emily Dickinson. Here she is, Emily Dickinson, and she dances to her own drum. And she didn't give a shit about her rich family telling her to go to church. She did her own type of meditation. She didn't even have a regular cat. She had a feral cat, Sagittarius, right? She's showing her feral cat. They crack me up. Or this is that other animal. I forget the name of that animal. I think it's a feral cat, though. There's another animal that looks like that. It looks like a cat, a black cat. I forget the name of it. But, over here, this Milk card, this talks about nostalgia. This is somebody from your past, or nourishment. And I feel like this person, your person who's coming, whoever they are, or you're doing this is very clear, right? But just not clear who. But Not yet. But, here, Sagittarius, can still be switched, even if it comes out looking like it's you or this person. They know here, whoever's trusting their intuition and exiting a situation and trusting their intuition and who has changed their mind about their life, they know that this brings nourishment. Like this, I'm feeding my soul because I'm going to have this new beginning with Sagittarius. I'm feeding my soul. I'm going to have all these beautiful opportunities. And that's part of this nourishment here. Like, this is really good for my life. That's what this sun talks about over here. And this sun too, the first sun, can talk about restoring and vitality. This person, yes, especially with this milk card, they feel like this is going to bring them a vitality. They want to restore this with you, but this is something that is in their heart and their mind 800% worth restoring. And here's Sappho. She's in the reverse. So Sappho was, as I said, they said that basically she was, she was a lesbian and she was kind of a trendsetter, but it doesn't say much about her in this book. They said there's another, I have another deck here that talks a little bit about Sappho. And I don't know if she was like pushed, but that island was where they, I believe, where they had lesbians there. But long story short, when we see Sappho here in the reverse, something's ending here. Somebody doesn't think that they love somebody anymore here. The Sappho reversed. And I feel like they're seeing this, Sagittarius, between you and them as unconventional, right? Like, whoa, who would have thought I would really want to return? Maybe they think this. I didn't really ever think I wanted to return to Sagittarius, because there's some type of an awakening here with this perspective card. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So there's a chance that's being taken, kind of, because he's supposed to be the angel, but he's at the big top. He's at the circus, right? Where, you're swinging from, what is it? Rope to rope or whatever, and you could die. So this is like a change, but it's a risk as well. Somebody here is like, somebody's exiting, your person's exiting something. And they see that they love you more. I mean, I feel like that's it. And over here we have Emily Dickinson. And, here she is, but this person they could have been writing poems about you, because she died with like 10,000 poems or something. I think it was 3,000 in her drawer. But she didn't want to go along with society. And when we see these cards here, this exit, this community here, your person might be leaving a marriage. They could be. But whatever they're leaving, I believe it was kind of the fact that they're walking away to be with you. There's some type of taboo here. And that's where the chance, kind of the risk comes in. Here's the Three of Swords in this deck. And that is the last card. Maybe it was not the last, but it doesn't really matter. Let's see what they have to say here. And this is a German deck. And these people look real serious. This guy here, I think it is. Yeah, some guy named... but it's a nice deck here. And we're not saying anything about Germans. No, we're not. Good God, no. Especially German Americans or Germans in general. We're not. But right here, I was just saying here that this is a German deck, right? But this Three of Swords, they're showing some really grim people here, right? Of course. And they're standing in front of the Three Swords. They look like, somebody, it looks like somebody's going to die here, kind of, because the grim look on their face, right? And, they might be military too, because he's got this kind of patch of honor on his suit, sort of. Oh my goodness. It could be a cult, but I feel like this guy also, he doesn't, although I think he was German or Dutch, but I think that there's other people in the deck that aren't necessarily German looking, right? Let's see what it says here with the Three of Swords. Not that it really even matters. Let's have a look at the Three of Swords, though. And this is in a dark courtyard. 3 people dressed in black stand in front of a rose pierced by 3 swords. Yeah, this is sorrow, separation, grief, subconscious insight. You see that? Decisive realization. That's what's going on here. Yeah. And Sappho said, you better put me in the upright, Sagittarius. I mean, power and light. Because if you don't, my shirt's, my top's going to fall off. My boobs are already sticking way out here, right? She has her wings for love. And I don't know really what happened to her, but I feel like I don't know. I just know that maybe it was hard for her because, she was a lesbian way back in the day, right? Way back in the day when, I don't know, the church was too important or something like that. So let's get into it here, but we'll give her props here, Sagittarius. Let's see what we got here for Sagittarius. Yeah. And Emily Dickinson was all about the esoteric. She really believed in her intuition. We see it with the Three of Swords, Emily Dickinson. We see it with the Black Cat here. We see it with the Goddess of the Moon. So this person is majorly trusting their intuition, right? Yeah, they are, Sagittarius. And they want you to show up with your shirt pulled way down. I feel like they do. Just like Sappho, right? She said, screw this, right? I don't care if my titties show. They're not really showing, but they're almost showing, right? So let's see what it says here. For Sagittarius. Okay, let's get into it here. Today we're doing the reading a little different than yesterday. Yeah, we are. So we like to be mute. We're a mutable sign. Yeah, over here, Sagittarius. We're Sagittarius too. The bottom of the deck here, Sagittarius. The Hanged Man reversed. All right, I'm not reversed. The Hanged Man, he's in the reverse in his natural state, right? We have the Ace of Wands in the pre-shuffle here. And the Five of Cups at the bottom of this deck. We're going to look at this other deck to see what we can get here for the bottom of the deck, right? Let's see here. That was kind of in the pre-shuffle. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. And we have the Emperor. Are these reversed? No, it's reversed. Wow, in the pre-shuffle though. And at the bottom of the deck here is the Strength card. Okay, so this is courage here. I feel like this is the courage here. And she's opening the lion's mouth as she usually is. But, there's a man, there's like a statue up here kind of. And I just feel like this is somebody's using their force here. They're a major force because of the passion, I believe. And let's see what else we have. And this person knows this is good for them. We have the Page of Wands here. They're coming with news. This Page of Wands. And the Moon card is here again. So this person here is trusting their insight. Good God, yes. We've seen that. Let's get into the reading right now. And the Hangman here. Five of Cups. Chariot card. There's a sad ending. In order for this victory to take place, that's really what's happening in this reading. Let's see what we have. So let me look at these cards, Sagittarius, once I place them. The Knight of Pentacles is here. The Queen is here. The Three of Cups. Wow. The Tower. You have the Sun card again. This is the third time we have the Sun card. And Temperance is crossing you here, Sagittarius. This could be you, definitely. This person's bringing you news. Here's a little boy. He's on the horse. The sun is behind him. I'm very clear. He's making a declaration. This person's bringing you news that they want to heal the situation and they want to work things out. Three of Pentacles. They want to give to this because the milk is here. I want to nourish this or nurture it, right? We know, yeah. And we have the Two of Swords here in the past. This person took off their blindfold in the past and they said, I'm trusting my intuition. I have no other choice but to go forward. They know that you guys are divinely connected. There's no doubt here. And this is what has made them change their mind perspective. This is what has brought them this illumination. Their intuition. Like they had an awakening. And once they went through this awakening, they realized, I have to go be with Sag. And this is what I mean a little bit about the soul card here. We're going to put Sappho back in the reverse because she was like that, right? But this soul card, Sagittarius, is like, she was totally, I think she was a Sagittarian too, but this talks about, and this is the soul. So here, more intuition here, but this talks about like, I need to nurture my own soul because I'm trusting my soul. All about the divine. I'm trusting my soul. I'm trusting my heart. I'm trusting my psyche. Right? That's what your soul is. It's your psyche. And so you're trusting it. You're trusting your intuition. And I don't care. There's some type of breakout here. And we see it with the Three of Swords. This person's separating from somebody. And that's what this community card is. So this person here, they might be this earth sign or somebody with earth in their chart, or they have some financial stability, or they move very slowly because this is the kind of energy that the Knight of Pentacles talks about. And Knights are either about taking action or bringing an offer. This is what's on their mind here. This person thinks it's time. And I feel like this person might have just separated from somebody. And we have the Queen down here. In your concern is the Three of Cups. Will I get back together with them? Or this could be their concern. Or also, because the reading could be switched. Or possibly is there still a third party going on? For some. Right? And in your environment, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're concerned here if this person is really gonna work on things with you, possibly. This may be in your environment where they are so inspired, because we know this person is majorly inspired here and in love. They feel like with the Sun card, Sagittarius, that all their life opportunities are with you. Like, they have everything with you. That's why she's here in this pond here with all these things around her. The music, like they when they think of you, like you feel their heart, like the way music fills your heart. They feel protected by this. If you'll take them back, because I don't believe they're here yet. They want a new beginning. The baby is here. It's like a little baby genie. I want a magical new beginning. I want to play this record. I feel like this record has to do with the past. I want to play that song again with you. I've learned. I have the book here. I want this to grow. Here are the sprouts on the little tree. So let's continue here. So you have, and the Tower is here in the reading as well. You want this person, possibly Sagittarius, to separate from somebody. You could, because here's the Tower in your hope and desire. You could be you could be suspicious, but it doesn't necessarily have to be suspicious. I feel like you might have some doubt in this reading a little bit. Yeah, you could. Because your concern is the Three of Cups. Like, are we going to get back together? Or is this going to be, or am I going to have this joyful time? Something like that. The Eight of Cups, and that's reversed now. You want to know if they're going to return to you. So you've already moved on here, or they moved on, right? If they're going to return to you, if they're really going to give to this, You could be hoping for an ending here. You could be hoping that this person will kind of dismantle everything in their life to come forward. I feel like that's probably true here, that this is happening. You could be hoping that they had a major awakening here, because the Tower can be a powerful realization, and they have. And this suspicion, it could be suspicion. Let's get a card of the Nine of Swords. And we have the Eight of Wands, and this is also reversed. You could be maybe doubting here that they had possibly too many responsibilities here, and maybe they had a wife or a husband or another person. You could be maybe thinking here, you could be in the Tower possibly, but I feel like you think it's this person. Like you could be shook up over this. But I feel like it's probably this person, and your person, and you could be possibly like I feel like you were anxious in the past about this, or some anxiety here. You could be hoping that this person will bring everything down and kind of remove whatever was blocking you. So we're going to end this reading, and we're going to get some deep insight about this person, because we're going to put their cards down. All right. And I want to look a lot closer at this. We're going to go take a deep dive. And the link is below. They're all super affordable, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.